About the age of 13, my mom started telling me that I was gaining weight or that she was worried I was going to gain weight. That was actually the thing. I wasn't even, I was pretty healthy weight when I look back at those old pictures, but she was worried about what was coming. And the funny thing about that is that when you worry about what's coming and you say it out loud, you manifest it. Now, who knows if I would have gone on to gain weight or not, but I definitely remember rebelling against her and this entire discussion about my weight. And I was one of those free range kids back in the day, 80s kid. And it was mostly like, work it out, kid. I'll see you at dinner. And that's, more or less how it happened. And I took all my spare change to buy candy at the local store. I hung out with friends. I found chocolate milk at the school cafeteria. I was definitely a sugar oriented kid and found it, ate it, and in fact did start gaining weight. And that became a painful subject in my household. The way it was handled with my mom was one day I came home and found the food in the refrigerator sectioned off between my mom and my brothers and me. And that was my first deep stab of shame over my body, and that pretty much continued all the way through my teenage years, up until my early 20s when I embarked on my first severe restriction and hard exercise diet. And yes, I put hard exercise into the diet category. And I lost a bunch of weight. I was quite thin for, I don't know, a year, I guess. And then slowly but surely it began to climb back on when I couldn't sustain it. Your life changes, your dedication to something like that changes. Basically, life pushes back on severe food restriction and hard, unsustainable workouts. You either get injured or whatever. In this case, I think I just sort of lost interest and decided to go about living my real life, which I think if you've been a dieter and gone off, you're going to recognize that pattern, right? You do the thing and then you go back into your real life. And the problem is that there's problems on both ends of that. And so, of course, I gained the weight back. And this was a story I won't bore you with every time I lost weight or gained weight or whatever, but let's just talk about it the way I talk about with my members. It's chronic weight gain. And what I mean by that is that it has consistently gone up over time.